Peace, family. Smooth. Back in the van again. I told you this is from jail to sales. How I went from the steel gates to real estate, but also, you know, that was made possible through my courier service. So when I'm in my van on the move, sometimes I just like to reach out, and I want to build on something real quick. The drug game versus the corporate game. The hierarchy isn't much different. You know, you got your CEOs, you got your connects, you got your bosses, you got your bosses in the streets that go see the connect, you got your workers, you got the workers that the bosses on the blocks distribute the work to, you got your customers, and you got the workers that, you know, giving the drugs that they go to the customers. In both fields, you lawyer up for protection, advice, all of those types of things. So what I'm getting at is, you know, in the streets, we were always entrepreneurs. We just didn't know it. And we just had the wrong product, the wrong mindset. We had the hierarchy in place. So that actually translates over into these businesses. You know, when I'm dealing with my courier service, I got to bid on a job. I got to be the best bidder. So it's the same way, you know, as when I'm reeing up. You know, it's like, who got the best product? Who got the best prices? Who got the best gimmicks? So that's the same thing I bring to the table here. You know, I come with the best gimmicks. I come with the best prices. I'll beat you out for your price. And, you know, I'll do what you want. And that's what gets me a little bit further. You know, real estate, the same thing. It's just being creative in deal structure. You know, most deals that I go into, I walk away with money versus having to come out of my pocket with money. So I'm sure you heard all the, you know, no money down and blah, 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 and all of that's correct. But it still takes a lot of education. You got to understand how to structure, and it's just the financial literacy aspect of it. And that's what this small segment about, you know, from jail to sales. It's about financial literacy. And, you know, again, that's what we learn it in the streets, but we just don't realize that's what we're learning. We don't call it financial literacy in the streets. We just call it being savvy, being the man, being the best at it, you know, whatever, you know. But it's all competitive. It's competition, and that's what business is. So just don't think that it's such a big thing to leave the streets alone, come into, you know, a legit business. And let me keep it real too. Like back in the late 80s, early 90s, you know, when I was in the game, prices made sense. I'm not advertising or none of that shit, but at the end of the day, we made a lot of money by spending a little. You know, when I came home from prison, it was like these guys were hustling, and you're making less than people are making at McDonald's. McDonald's making $15 an hour. You know, they're getting the check at the end of the week for $800, $1,000, whatever it is, $700, whatever. And I've seen a lot of guys in the hustle today, man, broker than the customers that they're serving. So, I mean, at the end of the day, just get that mindset out of your head. Don't be scared to go legit. Change your company. People are gonna try to mock you and make you feel less than you're supposed to be for doing it, but you know, it's just a mindset thing. And then at the end of the day, there's more money over here than over there. So come get it. Peace, family.